President of the Guyana Press Association, Neil Mark, said, "All of us are affected by suicide, and the media has been labeled as helping in its increase." He believed that the media needs all the help it can in this area.
What we're interested in as a press association is to ensure that our members receive an education that will guide them, that they'll have guiding principles on how to report on the topic.
PSHO WHO Ghana representative Dr. William Adu-Krow and Minister of Telecommunication and Tourism believes that indeed the media needs to be trained in the area of suicide prevention. Minister Hughes asked the media to think carefully and ask ourselves what it is that is in the best interest of the public.
PSHO stands ready to assist. I think Dr. Paloma and I have talked about the possibility of having continuous training for the media, because I think for us, especially in public health, for us to be able to work well, we need the media on our side, because we cannot be everywhere. And the media can serve as positive agents of change.
Minister within the Ministry of Health, Dr. Cummings, who represented the Minister of Health, Dr. George Norton, said that all of us must do everything to help slow down the rate of suicide in Guyana, and that the media must help in being responsible in this matter.
The greater the coverage of a suicide story, the greater the chances of finding a copycat effect. It is therefore important for professional organizations to prepare guidelines for the media to follow in presenting suicide story content. And I'm happy to see that you're going to be doing that over the next 2 days.
President David Granger, who did the feature address, congratulated the GPA for celebrating its 71st anniversary of the organization. His main address was based on the role of the state media.
As journalists, you must note very carefully that the most important asset you have is not your Rolodex of sources, it is your reputation. Your credibility must be the hallmark of your profession as journalists.
The two-day media workshop on suicide will focus on understanding suicide and suicidal behaviors, major effects on suicide, among others.
The Guyana Press Association has a duty to enforce these high standards of performance among the media. The GPA has an obligation to protect the ideals of this profession from abuse. The government of Guyana is committed to the promotion of a high degree of media professionalism. My administration will not undermine the professionalism of state media workers by subjecting them to political direction or interference with their work.
The question the Ghana Press Association and the rest of the media fraternity will have to answer is whether reporting suicide will help slow down the out-of-control mental health problem in this country. George, another submission that was made to journalists in the room is to only publish the incident minus the name and location of the individual and to blur the faces of the person involved. Well, the question is, will the media fraternity respond positively to the suggestions? The public is watching. My colleague Rihanna Hamad will tell you more on what President David Granger has to say about the role of the state media.